I need perks to work. Hey, Danny, long time fan. I want to get your opinion on this. I've been tattooing for about 5 years now. My clientele is growing. My artwork is getting better day by day. Only thing is I need Percocets to produce my masterpieces. I feel though I can't work without 'em. If I'm not high, I can't get by. I need perks to work. Question is, what should I do? Should I stop doing something I love just to kick my habit? Should I try new drugs? Should I go to rehab? As a man yourself who gets big high, who told you that? What's the best thing for me to do? I don't want to feel too dependent on the Perkies. Man, it sounds like, nigga, you already gone off the Perkies. Well, the best thing you can do, I will say, as a person that, rap music, writing raps and, writing it could be a stressful situation. So, I use PEDs as well. I used to take Adderall a lot to, write songs and make music, which I found out that's pretty common nowadays in rap music. I didn't know. I feel like I was the first person to ever even mention a drug Adderall on a song. I'm not trying to take credit for that shit. But you notice that's how these niggas be making it. I made 30 songs, and that's why these niggas' albums is long and all this shit. But whatever. Okay. Now Percocets to me, I never use Percocets to work. Percocets to me is just always getting freaky. Percocets make me horny for some reason, so I take Percocets. This is a sexual situation going down, and I will say what you got to realize is that drugs don't make you a talent because you had the talent before you did the drugs. You just feel like the drugs just made it fun to do, and that's all it is. Because doing drugs can be fun sometimes, but at the end of the day, you got to realize that the drug don't make you a talent, and you got to just start working without the shit. I'm not saying quit perks. I'm not saying you. All I'm saying is you gotta start every now and then. You can do your perks and shit, but then be like, fuck it. Reward yourself with the perks. I'm not saying this is the best advice in the world, but be like, fuck it. Let me do a piece, and then because I did the piece, I'm gonna take the perk after, and then that's that. You get what I'm saying? Type shit like that, and wean yourself off the perks. But yeah, I never had a problem with perks. Like I said, they always been sexual. I actually took too many perks one time and just projectile vomited. Ooh. And I actually had sciatic nerve damage from playing NBA 2K too much.
Oh, shit.
I know, that's fucked up, ain't it? The only person got an injury from playing a basketball video game. So my homie gave me some perks, and I was feeling good off them perks. But I did watch that, Nicky Jams. The fucking Nicky Jam show on Netflix, I recommend. I love that shit. That nigga was going off them perks. When I call people going off them Nicky Yams.
Damn.
So, yeah, you ever had any fucking pill problems? You never been a pill guy?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, see, that's good, man.
I was abusing antibiotics for a little bit. Shit fucked me up.
Good for you, right?
Nah, you don't want to overdo it. I was having this little tonsil issue, dog, and I was having to pop antibiotics and shit.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, yeah, you had to clear that up. Niggas don't know antibiotics with a motherfucker burning.
Nah.
Like, where that antibiotic, you got to go to Mexico and get the generic ones. You just got to stock up on them bitches, man. You can fuck raw all the time.
God damn.
I know, right?
So what on Nicky Jam on the show? What did they call him?
He was perks. He was taking perks.
But he said you
never seen that shit? It's on Netflix.
But I watched it in Spanish. I saw some episodes in Spanish, so I can't imagine him saying Los Percocets or Los Perkis.
No, I think they were saying perks. Because me and the homies, I remember we watched this during like the COVID time. And I remember we loved that shit. We loved that series. Me and the homies, we was watching that shit. Oh, I think it probably was in subtitles. And we was watching that shit, but then, and that's when the perks was around. So all the homies, we named that shit like, oh, how many Nicky Jams? You want the Nicky Jam?
Oh yeah, that became the slang.
That became our slang. So niggas was taking the Nicky Jams, man.
Hey, the feds couldn't keep up. They're like, okay, what the fuck?
Matter of fact, we called them Nicky Yams. We ain't even put the jams on. Like, man, we go off them Nicky Yams. I know he don't want to be fucking associated with perks, but that was fucked up. While watching that TV show, cause the perks, every trouble he got into, it was over the fucking perks, man. But I would say, as a person that took Adderall for a long period of time, man, I realized I haven't taken Adderall in years now, to be honest. And I realized what it did to me, man. As much as it made me write dope-ass raps and a lot of songs y'all niggas like, after a while of taking them, I just became fucking bipolar. And I didn't even realize it. Like, taking perks, I mean, not perks, but taking Adderall, but fucking, like, it does something to your mood after a while. And I guess because, you take them so much, it does so much to your fucking dopamine or whatever the fuck. So the next day, you always coming down. Because if you don't really do drugs like that, or like, I mean, if you're not binging them, like even you do Molly, If you do Molly or fucking Adderall, whatever, the next day, you feel like shit because you done tapped all your fucking resources, So now,
Molly Ringwalds, Hannah Montanas.
yeah. So what happens is you take another one, feel good, so and you just keep going, and before you know it. But yeah, I used to never sleep, skinny as fuck, never eating, just taking fucking Adderalls and writing raps. I know it sounds cool, but I feel like I ruined a lot of relationships just being on Adderall because you talk too fucking much. You get what I'm saying? Just imagine you don't even know niggas like that. Like everybody got their perception of people or whatever the fuck. I'm the type of motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you what I think off rep. We ain't even got that type of relationship where I should be even talking to you like that. But that's the way Adderall do.
Oh.
You get some Adderall in and a couple of drinks, you be like, man, that last song you did, that shit was kind of weak, man. You need to meeting rappers I just knew. That's why I have no rap friends, man. I swear to God.
Like, you ain't have to put that one out.
I tell a nigga about themselves, man. That's that one tweet you said, man. That was some bullshit, man. What
that
you
shit was mid, man.
I was just telling a nigga about. And at the end of the day, don't nobody want to hear no nigga telling them about themselves. Especially no nigga you just met. But that was me. But part two, that's why anybody that I feel like are my friends in the industry, they're my real friends, because we can say whatever the fuck we want to say to each other because I've created that relationship with each other. So, and that shit kind of helps me too, because I feel like that's how you know a motherfucker care, because they know it's not going to hurt you by saying like, damn, man, you fucking up right now. You kind of tripping. You need to get back on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
well, you can have these fake ass fucking industry relationships where motherfucker don't give a fuck, man. As soon as you fall off, you ain't even gonna have a new number. You get what I'm saying? As long as you cracking, they your homie. But just let shit go left. Let you go through some shit. You will see.